Good morning, folks, and welcome to Power to Negotiate. Today's session is going to be on association. And association is basically the people that you hang out with. And I want to go ahead and talk about that in a little bit more detail. Jimmy Napier, the real estate seminar guru, once said, "Never try to teach a pig how to sing. It'll waste your time and annoy the pig." And what you want to do is you want to ask yourself, who am I hanging out with? Because most people are like people that they hang out with. And so if you're always around people that love Miami Dolphins football, chances are that you're going to start to like Miami Dolphins football. If you're around people that are always saying, oh, you can't make any money in real estate, you're going to believe that you can't make any money in real estate. What you want to do is you want to develop associations with the people that have done it, which is another reason why I think that the real estate investor associations are more important than anything else of groups that you can go ahead and associate with. And the reason I say that is because these are people that have done it. These are people that know, number one, it can be done. Number two, they might know more than you do. And number three, you're going to get constant affirmations that yes, you can do this. If you talk to your family and your family says, oh, you can't do that, you're wasting your time, why are you going out talking to people trying to get them to sell you houses, it's not going to work. What's going to happen is eventually that's going to wear down your resistance and you're going to start believing like they do. Now that applies in everything that you do. If you go to work and you are at work and you hang around with people that are always complaining about the job, guess what you're going to do? In order to fit in, because everybody is basically a chameleon, we always want to fit in, be liked with people, by the people that we hang out with, we're going to start bad-mouthing the job. Well, guess what? That's not a very smart thing to do. You want to be around people that are encouraging and are trying to make the job a better place. Well, I want you to get out of your job and start doing real estate in such a way that you're making more money doing real estate than you are on your job, and then you go to your job as a convenience and as a luxury rather than as a necessity. Now, you're going to say, Reed, what about negative people? Can I go ahead and hang around with them because they're funny? I've had negative people in my life that are fun to be around. Love them. But guess what? I had to cut them out of my life. I was dating this one girl. Loved her to death. But every time I was around her, everything she said was complaint. It was negative this, it was negative that. Everything was not her fault. She never took responsibility for her own actions, and she would complain about everything. And as her boyfriend, my job was to agree with her because I wanted to be agreeable. And as a result, it hurt my perceptions, it hurt my attitudes because I started becoming negative. What you want to do is you want to start being around people that are positive all the time. And when you find someone that's positive all the time, if you become negative, they might just delete you from their cell phone. Let me give you a really good hint. Open up your cell phone. Look through your list of everybody that's on your speed dial, everyone you have in memory, and ask yourself, are they a person that makes me feel better or a person that makes me feel worse? If they're a person that makes you feel better, keep them on there. If they're a person that's constantly negative, you might want to consider deleting their name and not having any further association with them. And you say, Reed, I couldn't do that. They're one of my best friends. Really? Are they? If they're always negative, do you want that person poisoning your attitude? It's going to be harsh, but you have to make choices in your life to determine where you want to be. And if you want to be around negative people, you're going to become negative, just because of the power of association. If you want to be around positive people, choose to do that. And just by the power of association, you're going to become more powerful, you're going to become more positive, and you're going to have a better gift to give to the world. Negative people, not so much. Let's talk about dating. A lot of people say, I only seem to meet drunks. Well, where do you go to find someone to date? If you go to a bar, you're going to meet alcoholics. If you go to a dog park area, you're going to find people that love dogs. If you go to a wherever you hang out with, the people that are there are the ones you're going to associate with. So ask yourself, who do I want to associate with what types of people and where do they hang out. And that's the best place to meet those people. It's not going to be at a bar. Same thing in real estate. If I'm looking for someone that's positive, about real estate, I want to hang out with people that have made money in real estate, not my brother-in-law that has never made any money in real estate and is telling me, oh, you can't do that. That can't be done. What do they know? Nothing. So eliminate those people from your life that are negative to you. And if you say they're family, I can't get rid of them, limit the contact you have with them and limit the power that they have over your decision-making ability. Now, one thing I do, and my ex-wife used to hate this, is every time we would get in the car, I would have an instructional tape in the car. Zig Ziglar, Jay Abraham, Joe Stumpf, Brian Tracy, Anthony Robbins, and I'd be listening to these, and she'd say, why do you keep on listening to this? I don't want to listen to this. And I said, they're changing my attitude, and they're changing my outlook on life. He says, I want to listen to music. Well, what is music? Basically, it's a story about drama and tragedy, and somebody did somebody wrong. I want to listen to people that are going to lift me up and inspire me. The thoughts that you put into your mind are the thoughts that you become. And so if you're constantly thinking negative thoughts, if you're not putting positive things into your head, you're not going to be getting anything positive out of it. So always be looking for who is positive, who makes you just shine. And those are the people that you want to associate with.